Hey everybody, welcome to Reef. This is going to be just an update on the studio. So I talked about last night during the live stream what I have plans on doing for not only Reef but my other YouTube channels. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So here's where I would put the larger saltwater tank downstairs. I got a mess here. I have to clean this up. There's a mattress for when we have wrestling downstairs and all kinds of stuff that we have to rearrange and move. So this couch is going to get out of here. I will put the green screen up against that wall. I'll set that up. I got these fish tanks. I think this is I don't know what size this one is. 20-gallon tall. I've got a 10-gallon for quarantine with a 5-gallon inside that I used for corals. And I have a 40-gallon that I never used ever. I love this tank. It's not reef ready, which means there's no holes drilled in it. It's just your standard tank that I was going to put just a pair of clowns in with some coral and sand, or maybe just bare bottom. I really don't know. It's a 40-gallon black breeder by Aquarium. I love it. Never used it. I was thinking about just keeping this as my quarantine tank in case anything ever happens with my main display tank. I can put all my tangs in here. If need be, they'll fit totally fine for the 6 weeks I would need to put them in case anything happens, but I don't foresee anything happening. So got the other protein skimmer, which I don't know. I'm thinking about removing the Refugium because I love the idea of 2 protein skimmers with my bio load. That's what worked great for my tank. Now I give you guys a lot of tips and advice, of course, on Reef here, but in the end, you got to do what you got to do. I like to experiment. I've tried a lot of different things, and you guys kind of know what has worked for me and what hasn't. And what seems to have worked the best is when I just use my rotor tube and a protein skimmer. And 2 protein skimmers. The Refugium is great because I've got a large copepod population, I'm sure, growing in there. It also, the Refugium, the Chiato that's in the Refugium, acts as like a filter, like a mesh that traps all the waste and everything. So I love that idea. Probably going to keep the Refugium more. I got to clean it out a little bit. I've been a little lax with it. The Refugium, you're not supposed to touch it really. You're not supposed to clean it, but it's getting out of control. There's some nasty green slime and other things I've not ever recognized. So, this is just like a little update. So this is where the studio is going to be. I got to get rid of some stuff. We're going to have, going back to how I used to have it set up, green screen, studio lighting, camera. I'm going to go to IKEA and get a table. I thought I had a table here. I don't. You can get them for cheap, like 40 bucks. I can afford 40 bucks. And I'll be sitting in front of the green screen. It'll be cool. That'll be the Reefing News. Reefing News, where I view other things going on in the reefing community and comment on it. Sometimes sarcastic. Well, always sarcastic. But not a jerk. Also, I started building a website. I will let you guys know when it's complete. It's going to have a forum. It's going to have a store in case you want to buy the rotor tube. It's going to have links to your guys' YouTube channels for those of you kind enough to support the channel and donate some of your hard-earned cash, which I totally appreciate, of your own free will, donated during the Super Chats on the YouTube live streaming Friday nights at 9 p.m. So check out the video description of everything I talked about, all the things I use for my reef tank, and links to where you can get it on Amazon. I get pretty much all my stuff on Amazon. I know this is not the most exciting looking video. Got a nice couch with guitar. Got to find a place to put this stuff because this is going to be my studio for shooting outside of my studio. I'm going to set up an actual studio and I'll give you guys a tour of that and the other rooms once I'm done. So this house is slowly becoming my studio. It's cool for Reef and my other YouTube channels. So anyway, Workaholic signing off. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button, whatever you like or dislike, and subscribe. Click the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you're alerted every time there's a new video uploaded. Love you guys. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for helping. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the new website and, of course, the video comments section of YouTube. Thanks, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend.